Hey, what is up guys, it is Mike here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 facts about Freddy Fazbear. This idea was suggested by YouTube user Sharkcaster Wood, so thanks man. So up at number 10 is that Freddy has a strange handprint on his face. It is unknown what is the cause behind it, but some people speculate that this might be evidence that Freddy caused the bite of 87. Maybe whoever got bitten tried to push him back, you know? Or maybe the mark was left by Phone Guy when he was killed, which could make sense because technically Phone Guy was killed before you even started working there. I mean, yeah, you hear it on night 4, yes, but the recordings have actually been recorded 1 week before you started. So yeah, as you can see, there are many possibilities for what the handprint means, but we don't know for sure. Maybe Scott will reveal that in the third game, who knows. And then for fact number 9 is that Freddy is the only animatronic to feature 2 jump scares. No other animatronic in the whole series does that, and I do mean 2 jump scares in one game. And of course, I am referring to the first game where he can jump scare you at the end when you lose, or he can jump scare you at any time if you are past night 2. And in my opinion, that particular jump scare is the scariest jump scare in the first game. I swear, I almost got a heart attack when I got that one. And after number 8 is that there is a very strange poster of Freddy ripping off his own head, which might replace the usual Freddy poster in the first game. It is unclear whether that particular poster was put there just to, you know, spook you out, or whether it has any actual meaning behind it. But somebody recently posted a comment that I found interesting where he said that the reason why Freddy rips off his own head is possibly because the kid that possesses him is trying to escape and, you know, move on to the afterlife possibly. And after number 7 is that Freddy Fazbear looks strangely similar to Disney's Henry. Henry is a 7-foot-tall brown bear who serves as the master of ceremonies for the Disney theme park called Country Bear Jamboree. I mean, look at him, he looks so similar. You know, he's brown, his tummy is a slightly lighter color, he has a bow tie, he has a top hat. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Freddy Fazbear was heavily inspired by Henry. And after number 6 is that it is quite possible that the reason why Freddy Fazbear doesn't move in the first 2 nights is because he is studying the player the same way that a predator studies its prey before attacking, and then after the first 2 nights he even sort of starts messing with you a little bit. He doesn't just directly attack you, you'll notice, and this sort of supports the fact that Freddy is pretty much the alpha male in the group, and he is the smartest, and he even likes to mess with you. You know, he doesn't just mindlessly attack you, you know, immediately when he sees you. The best example I have for this is, you know, at the end of the first game when he could kill you really easily, he rather plays his music to, you know, tease you, and he only attacks after. And then for fact number 5 is that Freddy has more counterparts than any other animatronic. He has Toy Freddy, he has the Purple Shadow Freddy, and finally he has the Golden Freddy. This makes sense, of course, because he is pretty much the main antagonist. I mean, after all, the game itself is named after him. Of course, 2 of his counterparts are possibly illusions or hallucinations. Of course, I'm referring to Golden Freddy and even more so, Shadow Freddy. Both of them which, of course, make your game crash when you stare at them for too long. And then for fact number 4 is that the name Fazbear is very probably a mix between the names Fazbear and Fazakaz. Fazbear is a very popular Muppet who himself was actually named after Fazakaz, and Fazakaz was one of the pioneers behind the animatronic system for Muppets. He was responsible for developing the eye mechanisms for Muppets such as Big Bird, and also he was behind the rods and cable control systems used to control small characters such as Rizzo the Rat and Doozers. And then for fact number 3 is that Scott actually said that Freddy Fazbear wasn't supposed to move at all, and that originally he was just supposed to stay on the show stage and only to attack you after you run out of power like he does in night 1 and 2. But then he decided to give Freddy more importance since after all the whole game is named after him, and so that's when he decided to give him a special AI where he actually actively hunts and stalks you rather than just stay in the back. And now for fact number 2 is that Freddy seems to like to hide in the women's restroom. Oh, Freddy, you perv. It is unknown why exactly he does this, but one possibility is that maybe the kid who was stuffed into Freddy and therefore possessed him was actually a girl. And so then maybe therefore he has the conscience of a little girl. And also in the second game, Freddy does something similar to this, where he actually hangs around near the women's restroom without going in. This might be a little wink on Scott's part, as reference to the first game. And now finally for fact number 1 is, you know that song that Freddy plays at the end of the night when you lose power? Well, that song is actually called Toreador March, also known in French as Votre toast, je peux vous le rendre. This song, in its lyrics, describes various situations in the bull ring, and according to Wikipedia, it represents the cheering of the crowds and the fame that comes with victory. And so in that sense, it might represent a celebration on Freddy's part for winning this sort of quote-unquote contest and that he is about to kill you. And also I found interesting that in the song's chorus, you can hear, and think well, yes, think as you are fighting, that a dark eye is watching you. So maybe a parallel could be drawn between this sentence and Freddy's eyes. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much, I honestly appreciate it. And otherwise, why not subscribe? And you'll be updated whenever I make any new videos. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace!